girl Brandy Nikhil, back with another bookish video. And this time I want to talk about my level up books, my glow up books, the books that have changed and continue to change my life. So I have a stack of books that really have just shaped and molded who I am. And they continue to do that. I continue to learn from them. They continue to push me to the next level in life. So I just want to give you a quick glimpse of those books. So number one, the one I'm going to start with is A Course in Miracles. So I read this last year. I'm reading it again this year. And A Course in Miracles it's a spiritual text for sure. It's not a replacement for the Bible, so don't go off the deep end. But it gives you context for how to live a miraculous life. It is the guidebook. It's juicy too. It'll take you a year to get through it probably, unless you decide to double up on the lessons. So half of the book is text and then half of the book is lessons. So you want to read a little bit of text every day and read a little bit of lesson every day. And so this is the book that has really pushed me into radical forgiveness. And if you think you're doing radical forgiveness, you probably can take it to another level. Because this book, I thought that I was doing my forgiveness thing. And then this book was like, Miss Ma'am, let's show you how forgiveness really gets down. So it has taught me radical forgiveness. It has taught me how to view humanity, how to connect with people in general, not just the people in my life, but how to connect with individuals in general and not just be in a space to receive miracles, but also to give them to others when the opportunity arises. Highly recommend, highly recommend. And since we're talking about that, let me also show you A Return to Love. So I read this first. So this is by Marianne Williamson. And I read this. And so this is reflections on the principles of A Course in Miracles. So Marianne is very well versed on A Course in Miracles. And she wrote a book that kind of condenses it down. So if you're not ready for A Course in Miracles, start with Return to Love. I always suggest people start with this and then move into A Course in Miracles so that you can really digest that whole thing. But she do her thing. This book stays in rotation. Okay? Next, the 5 a.m. Club. You see the tabs. So this book is going to really emphasize the importance of maximizing your day, the importance of being an early riser. I've always been an early riser, but not necessarily a 5 a.m. riser. And even though sometimes I try to be a stay up late and get up late person, the morning is just when I thrive. And this book really just proves that to be true. I mean, the quotables are insane. Because most of us alive today wish we had more time, yet we waste the time we have. Thinking about dying brings what matters most into much sharper focus. You'll stop allowing digital distractions, cyber diversions, and online nuisances to steal the irreplaceable hours of the blessing called your life. You never get your days back, said the billionaire in a friendly but firm fashion. So that's just one of so many quotes, so many gems here. The 5 a.m. Club. If you want to transform your day, read the 5 a.m. Club. Okay. 1,200 words you should know. So we should be learning something every day. Doesn't matter what, just something. This is an easy way to up your vocabulary, which will just take you to the next level. It's just nice to be able to do that with your brain. Like your brain actually goes through a process when you're learning. It stretches and expands and neurons do things. And it's an exciting ride and we should be doing it. Learning keeps us alive. So I'm always trying to up my vocabulary. So this one stays nearby. Okay. As a writer, On Writing by Stephen King. This memoir was so fantastic. You can see all my apps. He really broke down the science of writing, the art of writing, the magic of writing. I read it once and I'm probably about to read it again, because as a writer, when you just look at, even if you're not a fan of Stephen King, when you look at the success that he has amassed, the man knows a thing or two. He knows a thing or two. He's been doing this for decades upon decades upon decades, and he's still dropping books left and right. So, for my writers, this is a must read. Black Feminist Thoughts. So I'm in my doctoral program, and my focus is on fat phobia amongst Black women, specifically in healthcare settings. And so this is the framework that I'm grounding my study in for my dissertation. And I'm so glad that I came across this, because this just gives me, as a Black woman, the context for my identity. So what's happening in the world, it puts words to the things that we're experiencing every single day that we might not have words for, or we may not even realize, like, oh wow, that's an experience that Black women in this country are having all over the place. So Black Feminist Thought, I'm constantly referencing this. I am in and out of this book all the time, all the time. Okay. Year of Yes. If you're ready to just elevate your life, you're ready to glow up, you're ready to move to the next level professionally, creatively, you have to read Year of Yes. You just have to. And the proof is in the pudding. Like, Shonda Rhimes gives the evidence in the book of this is what happened as a result of me doing these exact things. I can't say no more about it. And lastly, Sacred Woman. So you probably have seen this all over the place. A Guide to Healing the Feminine Body, Mind, and Spirit. And so this book is one that I'm constantly referencing. I'm in and out of it. I haven't even read the whole thing cover to cover, because it's so dense that I'll read a little bit and I'm like, okay, I got a little bit of work to do. So I'm taking it piece by piece. I'm doing the work and then coming back, doing the work and then coming back. But it really, really, really gives you some really great tips, thoughts, strategies, practices for really tapping into your divine feminine. Now, some of it is a little non-conventional. And so take what you like and leave what you don't. It's that simple. So anyways, those are the books that I keep near me to elevate my life, whether it be professionally, personally, academically, creatively, spiritually, emotionally. I'm always in those books. Tell me in the comments one book that you would recommend if someone is trying to elevate their life. I would love to hear it. All right, until next time, guys. Bye.